Welcome back to Shadow of the Colossus. Oh boy.
That-
Agro, why'd you kick me
I
off?
jump off of him, stand directly under his face, and just say, "Agro." Would you ever do that to a horse? Would you
Yeah,
ever
I
stand
do. I
direct-
do the most beautiful front flip over the horse's head, turn around, 180 degrees, look at him straight in the face, and go, Agro.
For some reason, pardon me, I'm gonna yawn. For some reason, when I was younger, I was taking riding lessons, and that wasn't the for some reason. When I was younger, I was taking riding lessons, and for some reason,
I decided.
somebody, I guess I just heard this from somebody. I don't remember somebody specifically telling me this, but I just remember hearing this somehow, that you're not supposed to look a horse directly in the eyes, because that can make them feel agitated or something, or spook them.
I think that's a lot with a lot of animals. If you look a dog in the eyes, they kind of go like, "Whoa, what are
But
you doing?"
I was then told more recently that that's bullshit. You can totally look a horse in the eyes. In fact, that's how you bond with the horse, is to just look them in the eyes and be like, "Hey, I see you. I recognize you."
I do that anyway.
I've been averting my gaze from horses
Yeah,
for
I've been-
so long.
I have not been living my fullest life.
I've just been one hand next to the eyes, like, "Yep, good day to you, horse."
These horses must think you're such an asshole.
Yep, good day, sir.
Oh, here comes that asshole.
I
again,
will not
thinking he's
regard you.
better than us. Run, Agro.
Go, my sweet horse.
This is one of my favorite songs. Bum, 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 bum,
Show me the
bum,
foot.
bum, ba-dum, dum.
Show me the tank. Got him.
Owie, what you doing?
Aggro, get out of there!
Get the fuck away, dude.
Man, if he
It's
didn't come
limping
out of there,
away like, oh no. God damn it.
if Aggro didn't come out of there, just got crushed. Wouldn't that be interesting though, if you could actually, if your horse could die in this game, and then you just have to do without it because you
Yep.
fucked up?
Yep. Do the jump, do the jump.
No, he's shaking.
Jump from this platform as far as you can.
Yep. Nope.
No. Just gotta make the way to the butt. What would you say this one is referenced as? Like, what kind of animal?
Probably I would say a cow, or just a bovine, four-legged hoofed creature like that.
I think so too. But there are ones that
Because it's pretty
more
docile.
represent like a bull, aren't there? Isn't there one that has like horns?
A lot of them I think have horns of some kind, as per one of the themes. But
Let's get into other categories of your favorite Colossus. What would you say is the coolest design? Or just name some of them
I
that
think
you
my
really
favorite
like.
design would be, I think it's Fagra, the
The
horse one with that looks into the holes.
Oh yeah, with the dreads.
Yeah, because it's just got the danglies on its front and all of the ridges on it and stuff. It's just so cool looking.
I love how you can see their spines kind of coming out and they're like rocks. They're like moving land masses. It's crazy.
Well, yeah, my interpretation is that without getting into spoilers, when these things were created, they were kind of people just molded the ground in a certain area to be in some shape, and maybe put pieces of stone or something as bones
He
or
does have
plates,
horns.
whatever.
Okay.
And then magic was done, and these things rose up from the earth. They are made from the earth, and they, that's what they are.
I love how he pisses and vomits up
Piss and vomit.
he's just having a big old party time. It's like almost alcohol's being injected in him. And then you can hear some hints of Mona, I think it is.
Mono's just calling out to you.
Mona, are you dead?
Well,
You're dead,
right
man.
now, are we maybe somewhere between life and death? Are we
Yeah, and then
somewhere
each
in
time-
unconsciousness.
I would say each time you kill, or this is my theory, each time you kill a Colossus, you're basically taking a piece of your life away also. Because what it's doing, it's sapping your essence and infusing you with the Colossus essence. And that's why you, at the end, are you turn into the shadow being of Dorman. And you basically are the host of all these different pieces of the Colossus.
Yeah, I definitely see it as each Colossus is basically like a walking prison for kind of
A
like
fragment
Voldemort.
of Dorman.
Yeah, for like an aspect of him or a piece of him.
Hmm.
And with each one that you kill, those tendrils reach out, and since they don't have anything to house them anymore, they go into you.
Hmm.
And each part of you is maybe not given, like, there's not a trait or anything, but what is you is slowly just kind of taken over by all the other stuff that's coming in and overpowered.
It's
And
basically
kind of just
cancer.
smothered.
It's cancer killing you
Yeah.
slowly. By the end of this, Wander
is.
becomes really cracked. He becomes gray. He becomes dirty.
Very gaunt. Like, yeah, he's got weird, like,
Blue skin.
veins and, like, wrinkles around his lips and his neck and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can see, like, varicose veins coming out of his neck. A sick man.
Slowly now. No, God, no, I missed it. Birds, you are my friends.
So, yeah, Phaedra's a really cool
Once.
design. I like the next one. I've always loved
Which one is that? The flyer?
The sword. We're fighting the sword guy, I think.
Okay, I thought you meant the next one from Phaedra.
No.
Yeah,
For
the
my
next one that
for
we're
my
going to fight.
My favorite one is the next one we're fighting.
I see so many people say that, and I just don't really.
I just like the battle, and I like his design. The battle's really cool because it's like he's the only one that has a weapon, or like a big weapon. There's a dagger and a mace, and is there anyone? I think those are the only ones that carry weapons. This one was probably one that took me longer to find too, because I was kind of just like, all right, the first two were kind of like, one was south, one was north.
They're very close to this main temple too.
And now this one is kind of like a little bit further away. You got to kind of hunt for him. And then you have to climb up the big disc in the sky.
I like that area. He's one of my favorites just for the area that he's in. Like, that area has
That's a good category.
so much. There's a lot of them that their areas that they're in are kind of like lend to their coolness to me. Okay.
I do like the one where the tortoise with the geysers, that you have to use the geysers to tip him over. That one's pretty great. The one I don't really like is the one that's in the lake that you have to hit his tooths on his head.
Yeah, I would agree.
I don't really like that one because it's almost like he breaks the environment way too much.
He breaks. The annoying thing about that fight for me is that when he does one of those breaks, or you have your kind of like segment where you stab him and then he resets,
Mm-hmm.
he will actively move. Like, when it gets to that third stage and there's only one of those little structures left, he actively moves as far away from it as he possibly can.
Yeah.
The opposite corner of the stadium, when it realistically would like not go to that one specific spot that is as far away as possible. It's just the game trying to pad up like the fight a little, make it a little tougher. But
They all are memorable. I kind of like the one in the water, like the first one in the water.
I do like that one
With the electricity.
Yeah, a lot of the colossi are either
Big jump.
boom. It's either a challenge how to get to them,
Mm-hmm.
or the challenge is how to like discover to beat them. And that one is kind of a mixture of both, where like the challenge is the traversal of the Colossus itself.
Yeah.
You have to learn how to like first get onto it because of the way that it moves in the water, and then secondly you have to learn how to like move on top of it to get to the points where you need to attack. Lizards.
And it's super scary. That one was really scary, the water one, because it's just like a lurking thing in the water and you can see it, but
Just
it's
in
like
the inky darkness.
it's
down
the
there.
only thing down there and you're like, "Oh my god, this
With
is
its
freaky."
glowing spines and eyes and stuff.
Yeah. That would frighten anybody. He looks like a Dark Souls character right now.
Photo mode. It's a fun time for a pretty game like this. Are there even any? No, there's no skizzards.
There's one above you in the north.
Yeah, there's one above.
Come on, Agro, let's hunt some
Agro!
lizards. I want to take you for a ride.
Come on, Aggro. Let's play Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Come on. Gonna take you for a ride.
Gonna take you for a ride.
Gonna take you for a ride. I think there was a time that I was playing that and then I like got tired and fell asleep and took a nap.
Oh,
but I
boy.
left it on that menu.
Yikes.
So in my sleep, I like was drifting in and out, and all I heard was like repeated over and over. So I woke up, heard it one more time, and said, "No, no,
Stop
no
it!"
more."
Just get really mad. I've gotten so mad at things like that. Where I'm just like, shut the fuck up.
Oh,
Oh,
it's over there.
and we'll be back in the next episode.
We're gonna enter the dark valley.
Yeah, this really nice narrow passage.
Look at that tree up there. Looks like there's a bird on top of it.
Yeah, and this is another one where you can't really use a lot of the sunlight with your sword.
You can get a sword in this game where you can do it in the
That
dark.
emits.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
it is. We'll be back with the next Colossus.
Do you love it?